Lifting the World Cup trophy comes with $50 million in direct cash from FIFA. Yet, for the winning country, that headline payout is actually a severe deficit compared to the total cost of victory. Winning the tournament creates an economic illusion that masks massive structural liabilities. FIFA allocates $871 million to the total tournament performance pool. The champion takes $50 million of that fund, an $8 million increase from the prior tournament cycle. But this money does not go to the country, its citizens, or its government infrastructure. It goes directly to the National Football Federation, which operates as an isolated nonprofit entity. From that single payout, the federation must pay contractually mandated performance bonuses to 23 players and coaching staff, often consuming over 40% of the prize money, immediately. Specialized insurance policies for elite club players, global logistics, charter flights, and month-long training camps delete another $10 million before the final match even begins. The remaining balance is a tiny fraction of what a nation spends on national infrastructure, youth academies, and regional grassroots systems over a standard 4-year cycle. Winning the tournament yields an immediate, localized cash flow loss for the organization that achieves it. Because these federations operate as non-profits, these deficits directly restrict long-term capital investments across all domestic leagues, hurting the sport locally. The actual revenue model operates on a structural separation between FIFA and the participating nations. FIFA controls the primary revenue streams. Global broadcasting rights generate $4.26 billion. Ticket sales generate $3 billion. Corporate sponsorships and licensing bring in an additional $3.2 billion. FIFA aggregates over $13 billion in total tournament revenue, but distributes only 6.7% of that capital pool back to the 48 competing federations as performance prize money. The host country builds the stadiums and manages domestic security using public tax dollars, while FIFA operates with strict tax-exempt status inside the host borders, pulling out pure profit. The winning nation takes on the highest operational risks, incurs the maximum player injury costs, and receives a flat fee that fails to match the total domestic capital invested. This dynamic forces the winning federation to rely heavily on secondary commercial spikes, like jersey sales, licensing deals, and local sponsorship renewals, to break even on the physical tournament run. Without these independent commercial tie-ins, the path to the finals creates an unsustainable structural deficit for almost every participating football association worldwide. The true financial return for the winning nation occurs entirely in the domestic private sector, through indirect economic multipliers. Retailers experience a short-term 30% spike in sports apparel sales, electronic purchases, and consumer beverage consumption during the knockout stages. Long-term, the winning federation leverages the gold medal to renegotiate multi-year kit manufacturing contracts, raising corporate sponsorship baselines by up to 50% for the next decade. National tourism boards report a measurable increase in international visitor interest, permanently shifting the country's global brand equity value on the world stage. However, historical macroeconomic data confirms this specific momentum fades entirely within 12 months of the final whistle. The sporting victory does not alter national gross domestic product, curb inflation, or offset the long-term maintenance costs of state-funded sports facilities. The ultimate financial outcome is a temporary commercial boom for private brands, a permanent contract upgrade for players, and a minimal direct capital return for the local football ecosystem that funded the journey. The champion walks away with a $50 million check that barely covers the cost of getting there. The real profit stays with the organization running the tournament. To see exactly how FIFA extracts billions while leaving local hosts with massive debts, watch this next video.